Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I want to bring another video today. This one's about Grubhub. They're getting sued again. Imagine that, right? Well, a restaurant in North Carolina and a restaurant in California is bringing a lawsuit against Grubhub for adding 150,000 restaurants onto their platform without these restaurants' permissions. Remember last year when they brought out the pay cards? Yep, this is a result of it. Another lawsuit. You know, as everybody knows with the pay cards, you get these orders, you go in, pretend to be the customer, and you place the order and pay for it. But you know, these big white cards with, not big white ones, but the white cards with a big bright red Grubhub across the front's not a big red flag giveaway, right? Duh. Well, what these restaurant owners are claiming is that Grubhub is using their names and logos without their permission, which is copyright infringement. Grubhub, you know better than that, because you guarantee that, you know, if someone was out here using Grubhub's name and logo without their permission, you know, Grubhub's going to put a cease and desist on that real fast. So what makes them think that they can go out here and grab 150,000 restaurants' names, logos, and their menus even, because a lot of these restaurants have, you know, their own unique names for different menu items, which are trademarked as well. So what makes Grubhub think they're better than everybody else and can use everybody else's name and logos and things like that that are intellectual properties? But, you know, by God, if I go out and use Grubhub's name and plaster it somewhere, they're going to send me a cease and desist letter real fast. So these two restaurants in North Carolina and California are taking Grubhub to court over this. And I applaud them for it as well. I mean, Grubhub, you're not any better than anybody else. You're just a big multi-million-dollar corporation. But you absolutely cannot go out here and take these restaurants' names and logos and just use them as you please. They're not your name, they're not your logo, you don't have copyright to them. You just can't go and use them however you feel you want to. I don't care how bad you want to try to beat DoorDash to the competition. You gotta learn from what's happened with DoorDash over this as well. You just can't do it. I mean, me personally, if I get one of these, what they call place and pay orders, I decline every one of them. Not happening. Because there's another thing that happens. A lot of times the Grubhub driver will go into the restaurant to pay for the order, and guess what? The card gets declined because the money's not on the card. You know, not only is that embarrassing, that's extremely embarrassing, first of all. Second of all, you know, if you can't take the food, that's just a waste of money for the restaurant, you know, because now they have food that they can't use now and it's got to be thrown away. The customer now has to deal with getting a refund from Grubhub, and that money's already been put on hold on their card. And what about if they're waiting for dinner for their kids and now they don't have any more money because now they're waiting on money from Grubhub, and that could take a few days. So these place and pay orders are, you know, it's just a disaster all the way around. When they work, it's great, but on those off chances that it doesn't work, which has happened, I guarantee everybody that's probably watching this video has heard about it or it's happened to them. If you've went to a restaurant and the pay card was declined and you couldn't take the food, comment below and let me know about it, because I like to hear your story. But yeah, it's a big hassle all the way around. But I am glad that someone's taking action against Grubhub and putting a stop to this, because 150,000 restaurants, I would love to see every one of them join into a big, huge class action lawsuit against Grubhub and have all these removed. So what do you guys think about this class action lawsuit? I'll put a link to the article in the comments below. I found it on Bloomberg, and so I'll put it on the article below. And again, make sure, you know, put your comments below. What do you think about, you know, Grubhub being sued for using intellectual property? And like I said, you know, with these place and pay orders where you're pretending to be the customer, you know, have you had these cards get declined on you before and you couldn't pick up the food? Put your comment below as well on that. And always make sure you subscribe and hit that like icon. I'll see you again on the next one.